Hey guys, so I was bored, so I thought I'd just make a remake of the Harbor Breeze Impact running. And yeah. So I'll turn it on low right now. Got the remote control for it. You can see it. Got it at lows. And so here's low. It has a really good low speed. It moves a good amount of air on low. It's not necessarily the fastest fan in the house, but it does have the fastest low speed. That's what I've noticed over the months. This was installed on Memorial Day, so it's as of August 20th, which is today, it's almost 3 months old. And it's been running strong since we installed it. We actually got this fan in California when we were visiting, and I thought we'd just go to Lowe's because many of the Lowe's in my area did not have the Impact. They were all sold out, so we went to California in April, and there were 2 of these fans at Lowe's, so I'm like, why not just get one? And so we got the remote and the 12-inch down rod to go with it. I got a 12-inch down rod because this is a good room for a 52-inch fan, but this fan is a bit smaller, 48-inch, so I thought I'd just do it to increase the air movement, I guess, and plus it's further away from the ceiling, the blades are, so it probably blows more air. And so I'll take it up to medium right now. I just hope I have enough space to complete this video on my iPad, enough storage space. It's got a really good medium speed. It blows a lot of air on that one too. On the Impact downstairs, the one we installed it 2 days before Valentine's Day, and my dad or someone in the house, I can't remember who, turns it down to medium, and I didn't even know, and medium was so fast on that fan I thought it was on high, to be honest, but then I pulled the chain 3 times, and instead of going off, it went on the actual high speed, so I was really surprised of how fast medium goes, and then I thought it was high before. It's very quiet on medium, moves a lot of air like I said before. Very, very good. Just put the light on really quick. This remote is supposed to, it's a dimming control, but the Impact does not have dimmable bulbs, so it won't dim. The only fan in the house that actually will dim is the Signal Hill over in the loft over there. And the Harbor Breeze Kingsbury up in my parents' room, that's supposed to dim too, but has the wrong kind of bulbs, I think. We had to buy a couple new bulbs because one of them burnt out. There are 2 bulbs the Kingsbury has, and one of them burned out, so. See, I'll turn the light off now. Here's high. High speed. I always have high speed on at night because, we live in the desert and it gets really hot. And I like to sleep with 3 comforters at night. I just want to be comfortable, but this fan still keeps me cool. Blows a ton of air. It does wobble. It wobbles more than the Impact downstairs. In fact, what's interesting about this fan is it spins slower than the one downstairs, yet it still blows more air. The Impact downstairs is probably the 3rd best air mover in the house, right after the Cameron. The Cameron is probably the 2nd, and this is the 1st. But it's very quiet on high, aside from a slight startup hum that completely like disintegrates as soon as it gets up to speed. Yeah, it does such a good job in here. I usually run it on high. Sometimes my dog will come in here and just rest on the bed because, you know, he's lazy. And I'll put the fan on low, so it'll run on low sometimes during the day, but it runs on high at night. So I don't run it on medium very much, but I did yesterday. That's about it. I rarely run it on medium. But I'll put the light on so you can see high speed with the light. The light is really bright. It keeps the room super bright at night. I have 2 other lamps in here, but still, it's super bright even without the lamps on. So that's definitely one of the many pros about this fan. I'll turn it off and I'll include the spin down. But I guess I'll tell you a story so you don't get bored while it spins down. So I'll tell you a story of the fans in my old house. So as you all know, there's Andre Stratford downstairs in my old house that replaced the Hampton Bay Cameron that was here. The Stratford was noisy, it wobbled, and the pull chain didn't come out of the light. It was like a manufacturing error, just a really bad design. And so the speed chain didn't even come out, so we couldn't control the speed. It was just on high. You could turn it on and off by the switch, but it was stuck on high. And that fan was only there for about a year, because before I started YouTube, there was a flush-mounted brass Hampton Bay Huntington 3 there. And when my dad had to check the wiring for some reason, he forgot that it was flush-mounted and there was nothing holding it up, so the Huntington 3 fell to the ground. This was about 2010, right near Thanksgiving. It fell to the ground. My mom and my sisters and I had to wait outside while my dad had to clean up all the stuff with a breathing mask on. It was creepy. So we went to Home Depot, got the Stratford, and, you know, had a working fan there. Even wasn't very high quality, but it worked, at least. So that's good. Now upstairs, there's another Huntington 3, you know, but it wasn't there forever. That replaced a Hampton Bay. I don't know the model, but it was a Hampton Bay. We do have some parts saved from it, and it's like some sand color. Oh, wait, no, I'm talking about the Huntington 3 that was there, sorry. The one that was there before, we have some parts of it. It was like an off-white color. It was kind of nice, and when I was like 3 or 4 years old, I really liked to pull the chain on there. I don't know why, I was young. You know, I've always been fascinated with fans, even though there was only 2 ceiling fans in the old house. But I like pulling chains, and I did it so much that I broke it one day. And my dad was about to fix it, but then, you know, Barack Obama in 2008 had won his first election, so my dad got so mad he completely destroyed it. And then that's when the Huntington 3 came. Still have some parts saved, like I said. I can show you them later, maybe. And looks like the impact is coming to a stop now. The story has pretty much ended, so. Well, thank you for watching this video. Like, subscribe, and stay tuned.